Well, drink it in. It's another fantastic episode of What Makes Amherstburg Great. I'm Nathan Carr along with Richard Peddie, and today's going to be a fun topic here on CKBG The Burg. But Richard, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I think we're going to sip our way through this one.
I knew we could get them into this one. This is going to be a big wine topic today. Let's go back to our authors for a second. What did Robert Louis Stevenson say about our topic? Of course,
the famous author, late author of Treasure Island, said, wine is bottled poetry. Mm-hmm. So that's not what I'm thinking of when I have a glass of wine, but maybe we should think of it as poetry.
Well, wine really does have a long up and down history in the county. When did it all get started?
Well, again, I did a deep dive into this one, and I love the wineries in Essex County, and I was thinking, where did it all start? And I've gone out to Pelee Island many times, and there's a winery there, but it all started there. Wine in Essex County, it's got a 160-year-old history. In 1866, on Pelee Island, with establishment of Vin Vila, Canada's first commercial winery. By the 1890s, I think it was, over 20 wineries operated between Pelee Island and around Amherstburg.
That's crazy.
All that area, 20. And that's back those many years. But because of the increasing profitability of tobacco, many of the wineries were closed down and they grew tobacco for a number of years. And then Prohibition came along and really wiped it out. So the winery, which started so robustly, then really went dormant. But then in the 1980s, saw a major revitalization of it. And today there's Epic Wines, which is Essex Pelee Island Coast Winery Association. And they identify 18 wineries are in our county and close to Amherstburg.
Why does such a vast number of wineries help make Amherstburg great?
Well, you might say, listen, there's only one winery in Amherstburg, but there's 17 close by. Mm-hmm. If you look at the mileage from each of the wineries, it's very drivable. You don't have to go very far to do it. And I like to think that when people come here, the very fact that they can reach out to a winery, whether they're a resident or tourist, and winery is right there at our doorstep.
Yeah, very tourable as well.
Yes, very much.
Now, you highlight 3 of the wineries, and I know it's probably hard to narrow them down, but I assume you had a couple of glasses of wine while doing this research. So.
I've consumed wine at all 3 of these places and many more. And yes, I did pick ones that are close. First of all, Sprucewood Shores. It's only 16 kilometers away from Amherstburg, and it is actually in Amherstburg, which is great. So it's a family-run business. They started it in 1991. It's the only winery, as I said, located in Amherstburg. And it's located on a stand of old sprucewood trees on the beaches of Lake Erie, and hence the name.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that. Well, we'll raise a glass to another one.
Okay, and number 2 I picked is Oxley Estate Winery. It's 28 kilometers away from Amherstburg. I go to Oxley a lot. It's a beautiful setting, great wine. It's in a 1920s old farm barn that's been renovated, but their grounds are really camera ready. It's just a beautiful place to eat. The food's good, the wine's great, and take your camera.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful drive out in that area as well. Very drivable stretch. And you got one more for us.
One more is Cooper's Hawk Vineyards. Again, that's 28 kilometers away. It's world-class wines, expertly crafted. Their dining room is terrific, great food. And I'm a big wildlife person. So if you go back and sit on the patio and just go for a little bit of a walk, they've got a structure there and barn swallows are nesting, and it's always nice to see barn swallows. So 3 great wineries, all very drivable, all make Amherstburg great.
Well, I know my dad's ears definitely perked up if he's listening when you said Cooper's Hawk. He frequents there. Just a little bit. Hey, during our last 2 broadcasts, we actually gave away books, but I understand we're giving away a little bit of wine this time.
Yes, we've got a bottle of wine from each of those 3 wineries, and I'll leave it to the radio station to give out those along with all of the books we're giving out this week.
Yeah, we'll put it in their capable hands, and you can find out more details on the CKBG socials. Richard, thanks so much for coming in and doing this once again. We look forward to next week as well, where we're going to have more examples of what makes Amherstburg great.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about local businesses this time.
Local businesses next time on What Makes Amherstburg Great, right here on CKBG The Burg.